people's minds are changing, will have been changing on how others view material things. Personally, I was raised in a military family. I was born in 1977, so that would make kind of my heyday the 80s. And I remember like around Christmas time, you know, my dad was a captain in the Navy anyway, so he would come ashore and, you know, we would have a good Christmas. You know, I'd get a Voltron or a G.I. Joe, or my grandparents would come from Alabama to California and bring me like a G.I. Joe aircraft carrier. And I'd run outside and I'd share with my friends like, hey, I got a G.I. Joe carrier, let's go play, let's go build a fort. And they would be like, yeah, and we would all play together and it'd all be a great time. Like sharing, having fun. This is what I got. Look what things have changed drastically. So for 26 years, I've had the blessing of working with children, older people, middle-aged people of all walks of life, teaching a sport, which is passionate for me. It's not about the money for me. It's just being able to share things with human beings and learn things and realize every day that I get dumber as time progresses. But there's something that I've seen and always have kept my mouth shut over the years. One of the things we were raised when I was a child is never talk about race, never talk about religion, and never talk about politics. If you live in Alabama like we do, we learn we don't talk about football because someone may want to just assassinate you if you like Alabama or Auburn, respectively. But we were always told by my dad, especially, and mother, who's a school teacher, by the way, and dad physician in the Navy, we were always told to be humble, to not brag, to not showboat. And we were tennis players, so we played tournaments and stuff, and they would always get so mad if we were like, let's go. They'd be like, chill, man. Anyway, but nowadays, if you go bragging about something because of how difficult everybody is struggling economically, you are creating division and you don't even realize it. And I mean, to the point where some people are really, really mad, and I'll explain. Not terribly long ago, my wife said she had a student that came out and said she went to Disneyland. Okay, great. And she used to live in Florida, Disney World, whatever, so she was aware. Anyway, not our thing, but, and hey, good for you, whatever. And then, about 2 days later, another student shows up, and they're talking about how pissed off and how much they hate that person because they can afford to go to Disneyland, da, da, da. And, you know, we as coaches, we just have to keep our mouth shut. And, hey, look at that beautiful star that just flew across the sky, and just ignore it. But you hear things like this, and now it gets worse. So I know of two people, and never would I say a thing, that used to be the best of friends, and now it's like they don't really, and there's nothing I can say because I don't want to be. They're both my friends in a way, but they both are equally as broke. They're both equally as divorced, but one takes pictures all the time and shows it on social media, and the other one laps it up like, how is he doing so well? So he hates the person, but they're not even doing well. 99% of the population is struggling. Believe me, everybody is fighting a tough battle. Everybody.